Hello, longboarding mom. Today we are in the kitchen. I am making breakfast. Something easy. I told you guys I would make this for you, and I kind of showed you how to do it with my grandbaby. She's 3. She hates it when I call her baby. She's not a baby anymore. She'll always be my baby. But anyway, so we are doing waffles today, and I love waffles. They are my favorite. I don't like pancakes too much. I will eat pancakes like every once in a while at work. Our pancakes are about this big, sometimes bigger depending on who makes them, but usually about this big. And I like to get little pancakes, 3 of them with 3 sausage links. And I'm not a huge sausage person either because it makes me burp, but I like to eat that sometimes. So I'll roll my pancake up and dip it in syrup with my sausage, and I like that. But I don't like pancakes that much. So who likes waffles better than pancakes? Waffles or pancakes? Waffles or pancakes? Me, waffles. I like the crispy crunchiness of them, and I don't like drown my waffles in syrup like my husband does. He likes to heat up his syrup and pours it all on, and it soaks it all in. Sometimes I do pour, but I like to dip because I like the crunchy crispiness. So anyway, let's get to this. I'm going to show you what I use. The Krusteaz Light and Fluffy Buttermilk Pancake Mix. I'm sure I can make them homemade, but I like this. I'm afraid to look at the ingredients. I might one day and start making them homemade like I have almost everything else. But this recipe has changed in the years that I've been making them. Like, I've been making waffles. I got the Scooby-Doo waffle maker when my daughter was 3. She's going to be 26 this year. So 23 years ago. Wow. And I got to make them with my grandbaby who just turned 3, which is so cool. And I almost gave it to her when she became an adult, but I was like, no, this is something that I can do with my grandkids and make memories with, and I love. So yeah. So anyway, the difference with the waffle mix, when I used to make this, to make pancakes, you just add water, right? To make the waffles, you would add some vegetable oil to it. Now you have to add an egg. This has been a couple of years now, but I just thought it was odd. So why not? I mean, if I'm already adding all these ingredients, I'm sure I can make my own homemade waffle mix. So, but today I'm going to show you how to make this. There is a secret to making it good, because some people just can't make them. And I think I told you about the story of me making waffles for my son's friends and stuff, and how they always wanted to spend the night because I make the best waffles, and they always wanted waffles and stuff. So they were disappointed if I had to work that morning. But let's get started on these easy waffles. I got a big bowl because I'm making a big batch. I'm gonna my son's getting ready for work, so he's gonna eat a couple, but the rest we're going to freeze, because those Scooby-Doo waffles fit perfect in the toaster, and my family just loves them. They're so much better than those Eggo waffles. Okay, I got a big bowl out, a 1 cup measuring cup. This I got at Walmart. I love it with this. Can't have enough scrapers, right? This is a tablespoon and then a teaspoon. So I need the tablespoon, I need the scraper, and this goes with my Instant Pot, and it's perfect for almost the right amount of batter that I need to put into my Scooby-Doo waffle maker. I do 1 big scoop and just a teeny bit more. I've got my 4-cup water thing because I need a lot of water. So I'm going to do 2 batches this time. It's going to be a lot of waffles. So 4 cups of the mix, and I just kind of brush it flat. I don't want it packed. You don't ever want to pack your flour and stuff. So that's 2. I'm gonna have to buy some more waffle mix soon. I bought a smaller bag because I threw out a bag. I quit making waffles for a while. I don't know why. Maybe because I was working so much and everything, and just got tired of waffles, and so I'm trying not to make my family tired of waffles because I've been making them so much, but when you freeze them, they like to eat them. Okay, so that is 4 cups of the mix. And then we're going to use 2 eggs and 4 tablespoons of oil. It's dripping just a little bit. That's okay. And 4. And I keep my mix out because sometimes I make my mix a little too thin. And so I add just a little bit mix to it. Water, I need 1 and I need glasses. I got my glasses on. 1.5 cups. So we need 3 cups of water. I'm going to use my filtered water over here. Last time I made it, I thought it was 2/3 cup or something. I added too much water, so I had to add a little bit more mix to it. So I'm just going to dump this right in because I'm going to use this to do my eggs in. You know me and my eggs. I do not like, whoops, and that too. If you drop your shell in it, you can always pull it out easier. If there's shell in it, you can get it out of your container. I've got a couple little shells in here. I got a container in there. I'm putting my trash in. Okay, 1 more little shell. I'll wipe my hand off. I use a fork to mix. So before I put my egg in, I kind of scramble it up a little bit. We're gonna add that one in. We're gonna do 1 more egg. Make sure there's no eggshells. Scramble that up a little bit. Dump that in there. And the secret is don't use a whisk because you don't want to over mix this batter. And I think I poured too much water in. Let's get it mixed in and find out first. You don't want to over mix it. You want some little lumps still left in the batter. This is a lot of batter. I don't usually make this much. I feel like I'm at work. We make a bit. I think we make about this much batter. We only make pancakes though at work, and we get a lot of questions all the time. And it's only when one girl is working. Every time she's working, she either gets a phone call or a question from customers if we have waffles. So at 11 o'clock, we stop making pancakes and French toast and stuff, and I always get on our little intercoms. We've got intercoms in our ears. And I always go, no more waffles. It's 11 o'clock. No more waffles. So everybody knows not to let customers order waffles at lunchtime. See, there's little, that's about the thickness I want. A little bit thicker. So I'm going to take this scoop here. Sprinkle it around. I don't like my batter too thin. And it will thicken up as it sits too. So we're just going to kind of fold this in. Not, like you said, you don't want to over mix it. It makes it, I don't know. I don't know what it does when it over mixes. It just doesn't taste good. Okay. I've got to plug this iron in. I wish I had my little helper here. So when this light turns off, I will put my batter in and we will show you what my Scooby-Doo waffles look like. And then I'm going to do a couple for my son. I might eat one. I might eat one myself. I don't use Scooby-Doo waffles too often because these to me are like crispy little pancakes. So they've got the little lines and stuff in them, but it's like it's not waffles. Waffles are supposed to have the deep little pockets, and like the Belgian waffles, my favorite. And the syrup kind of sits inside each little pocket, and the butter, and and I've got these little bottles I found at, I think, Walmart. I was gonna make hot chocolates and do a theme movie with like Elf and something else had maple syrup in their hot chocolates. So I bought a couple of these, but I never did it. So I'm gonna make some maple syrup for me, and then I got some fake syrup in here, and got this just in case to scoop out when we're done. So as soon as this light is off, I put my batter in, and then it will warm up, and I let it cycle twice because I like mine crispy. If you let it go one time and then you pull it up, it's done, but it's not crispy. And sometimes it steams it, and I don't know. So that's my secret. Use a fork, leave a little bit of lumps in there, not big ones, because you don't want the big floury lumps to go inside of your waffles or pancakes. But so this is my easy recipe here, crusties. Maybe next time I will try homemade and see if my family can taste the difference. But let's let this warm up, and I'll be back here in a second. Got quite a few little projects going here. Right there is my rock pot with all my rocks that I've been finding at the beach. Over there is the little glass art that I did at Moore's Art with my sister the first time. I finally got a chain, and I'm gonna hang it. I'm using this glue to glue all that, and to glue that, and those are all my rocks. I can't see them. Rocks. I got more, of course, and then I got another project I'm doing too. I can't find it. That's so funny. I got a birdhouse like this one here. This is all my nail art I put on. Leftover, they're all leftover pieces from my nails. But I have another piece. It's just like balsa wood. And I'm going to glue all my little itty bitty agates on it. Dollar Tree. Love it. Can't wait to decorate this with all the little rocks. Okay, my light turned off. I was playing with rocks. I was showing you guys all my rock art projects I'm doing. Now, I have not sprayed this in a while, so I'm hoping it's not going to stick. I can see that there's still a little oil on it. You don't want a lot of oil on it because it doesn't cook right. And I'm going to start with one. I always start with one because I don't want to overfill it. Like one day I overfilled it, and I had an actual little thing that came off, and I said that was the little collar. So as soon as this light goes off right here, or comes back on, okay, so it comes on, it's cool. Both of my waffle makers are different. So this one is on, that means it's cooking. When it turns off, it's done. And then it will turn back on again, the light again. And once it turns off again, that's when I take my waffles out. And this is very, very, very hot. I know I'm touching it, but my fingertips don't have any feeling in them anymore. So I need to clean it off. When it's hot, you can wipe it off and it'll clean off so much easier. But anyway, we will do that when we're all done. The light has gone out. I paused the video for just a second, probably like a minute. So it doesn't take very long for the first cycle to go through. Now we're just waiting for it to go again. I'll show you guys. I'm going to open it up and show you what it looks like the first cycle around. It's done. Let's see, I over poured just a little bit. Last time I over poured down here and it had a little color. But anyway, this is done. But I'm going to let it go just a little bit longer. crispy. I'm gonna load some more in, and this one only needs my other waffle maker that needs a scoop and a half. This one needs about 1 scoop. And then we are gonna put some butter on this. I don't know if you could hear that crunchy, crispy, yum. And I use Country Kitchen original syrup. This is what I had my son go get. Stewart. Waffle. He'll probably eat 1 more waffle. It was so funny. The first time when the kids were here and I was making waffles, I thought everybody was going to want big waffles, right? No, they all wanted Scooby-Doo waffles. All my adult kids, they want Scooby-Doo waffles. I love it. I love it. So that is how I make my waffles. Oh, I'll show you how I freeze them. You get a cookie sheet out. You get one of your little cookie cooler racks and put your waffles on to cool. I do not, when I freeze them, I do not cycle them through twice. I cycle them through twice if we're going to eat them right away. The other way I do it the first time, because you're going to pop them in the toaster and make them crispy again. So that's why I do them that way. But this way, they won't stick together. You make sure they're cool, and then you put them in your Ziploc baggie and put them in the freezer. And I don't know how long they last because I can't keep them in the freezer longer than a week. Maybe because I didn't make enough. So we'll see. This is going to be a big batch of frozen waffles, so we'll see how long. I'll date my bag and I'll see how long they last. But that's it. That's my waffles. I might eat this one. That looks so good. I pour my syrup into a little container. Are you a dipper or are you a soaker? That's a lot of syrup. That's actually like 1 ounce of syrup, huh? If your batter is too thick, you can always add just a tiny bit more water to it. But you don't want to overmix it. I'm telling you, overmixing it makes them tough or something. I haven't really eaten a Scooby-Doo waffle since the kids were little. Oh my goodness. This is funny. My Scooby-Doo waffle. Oh, crunchy. I'm going to eat that ear. I'm going to dip it in that syrup. It's a crispy pancake. See? The line, there's little line. It's just cute. It's just cute because it's Scooby-Doo, right? But yes, I like my Belgian waffles. Whenever I go to my grandma and grandpa's house, he always asks, my grandpa always did the cooking. He always asks what we wanted for breakfast. And it's always strawberry Belgian waffles with whipped cream. Okay, 2 waffles ready to go in the freezer. Well, not quite ready. They are cooling. Look at that one. It's got its little collar on it. It's so funny. So I take these and let them cool. They're soft. They're not crunchy like the other ones. But once you put them in the toaster, they get crunchy again. So good. And they fit perfect.